It's Television Man.
Hello, everyone. It's Don't Be Alarmed, Don't Be Afraid. It's me, Craig Nolan, your friendly co-anchor of the Arlington Weekly News. Here we are with another segment, I guess, of installment of Studio B. We've been trying to reinstitute Studio B, and so far we've been moderately successful. And tonight, or in this installment, this edition of Studio B, sitting with me is Ray Sun. Ray, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks
coming
for
down
having
here
me.
to do another installment of Studio B, and we'll talk a little bit, and we'll let Ray play here shortly. But welcome, as I said, and thanks for coming down to join us. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started being interested in music? You mentioned piano lessons.
Grateful for my mom sending me to piano lessons when I was a kid.
About 5, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
Took lessons for a while, 4 or 5 years. And when did you pick up the guitar?
I was a roadie for my friends back home in the Philippines. Maybe that was about late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
They had a band, and
You were a roadie.
I was a roadie for
the
them.
band. What was the name of the band?
Labuyo.
Labuyo. That's nice.
Yeah,
I like
Labuyo.
Labuyo. Do you know what it means? Labuyo.
It means two things: kind of hot pepper and the wild chicken, wild
Nice.
rooster in the
Labuyo.
forest. Labuyo.
I like that. So you were a roadie for Labuyo for a while. How many years? A few years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that kind of sparked your desire to maybe pick up a guitar and play guitar?
Yeah, if I see a simple enough piece, it teach me that.
Yeah.
But the guitar was in the back burner for a long time. I picked it up maybe 11 years ago, and it's like riding a bicycle.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
easier for
always
some
there.
than it is for others.
Practice is key.
Yes, it is. You got to play almost every day.
Practice is key.
And Ray, you pretty much based in Northern Virginia here now, Arlington, Alexandria. And I met Ray at IOTA on open mic night. They do open mic down at IOTA on Wednesday nights and have music other nights as well down there. But that's where I first met Ray and was really just enthused by his playing and singing in his own particular style. It's really nice. I enjoy it. And you mentioned being a roadie. Can you tell us a little bit about this guitar? You said you bought that for like $50.
Yeah, at the National Pawn Shop by Spout
At the pawn
Run,
shop.
by
Spout Run and Lehigh Highway for $50.
$50.
$50
It's
guitar.
an imitation Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a rare cheap guitar.
A rare cheap guitar, so it's a copy of a Martin. Looks good. Do you know if how many others are around or like that guitar? Probably not.
I hope mine's the
Maybe
only
yours
one
is
left.
one of a kind. One of a kind. So you got a collector's item there. Well, let's hear how it sounds. Would you like to play something for us? I mean, it's your show, so that's one of the reasons we asked you to come down here, just to sit and talk a little bit and play some music. So, your turn.
I'm gonna play a song that I sang at my niece's wedding.
Nice.
When she got married about several years ago. She said instead of the usual march, I don't
Here
like
Comes the
that.
Bride, right?
Yeah, she said I'll let Uncle Ray play his music. So
Nice.
here goes. It's entitled "Coming Your Way."
Okay, Ray Sun.
Coming away, coming away, coming away, any day, forever to stay, coming away. When the game of love's been lost, nothing you could do. But then the time will come, you meet someone meant just for you. Right around the corner, waiting patiently for you. People break each other's hearts, they do lots of crazy things, then try to find a fresh new start. Hope the future brings that love to last forever, a dream come true. Go on, keep searching, your love is coming your way. Hang in there, be on your guard, there's someone headed your way. I know what I say. Now when you see things clearly, with neither doubt nor make-believe, be glad whatever happened has only set you free. Coming when the flame of love is lost, just fire it up anew, because this time you've found someone who truly cares for you. Just around the corner, dream come true. Hold on to dear heart, there's someone who loves you completely. Time to stop searching, 'cause my love will hold you at bay, coming away. Hang on, dear heart, there's this someone who loves you so dearly. Time to quit searching, 'cause my love for you will hold you at bay all the way from this day, forever to stay, coming away.
Nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Anybody else out there you can applaud as well? That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Coming your way for your niece's wedding, you did that.
Yes.
Very nice. Well, in talking to you before, do you before we came into the studio here, do you play other venues or besides open mic at Iota? Do you play around?
All around. Whatever is available every day.
Yeah. And do you play any other instruments or pretty much
pretty much.
Guitar is pretty much it.
And very rusted on piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those lessons were back there a ways. Well, that was wonderful. I really enjoyed that coming your way.
Yeah.
Do you mostly just perform by yourself? Do you sing with a group or harmonies or anything like that?
I've encountered some shenanigans, as I say.
Some
you know,
shenanigans.
Some
Musical shenanigans.
Yeah. Friends who play great violin, play great.
That's nice. So you have some collaborators.
Collaborators
from time to time.
Saxophone. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's luxury because it's not, it's luxury to have them, to have somebody, you play with somebody.
Yeah, well, it's a luxury to have you here. Do you have something else you'd like to do for us? Another original, perhaps?
Yeah.
All right. Ray's son.
My friend lost his friend maybe 20 years ago to a car accident, and he had this poem. And he said, "Can you make it into music?" And I said, "Wow, okay, thanks for the confidence, And I've tried it in the morning, tried it before going to bed, and I sleep on it. But one evening, I was filled with the Spirit, I was looking at the lyrics, and maybe I had 14 beers,
Maybe.
Filled with the Spirit. But anyway, I tried something, and I was so happy in the morning because I remembered. Because sometimes you get something in the evening, and then you try it in the morning. How did I do that?
It's not the same.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's gone. Just hoping it comes back. But anyway, this is Saturday's Silence.
Okay.
Yeah. You just might be there. I like to see you just might be there. Take me there on a Saturday where the leaves stay in color. No one's there to discover. Day by day, take me there on a Saturday where the sky knows no shame. In every way, it's the same day after day. You just might be there. I like to see you just might be there, waiting for me. Take me there on a Saturday. The clouds are never that high. No question ever asks why. And time stands still. You will be there if things were by me. Together are we, is the picture I see. As can be, just like we were. You're laughing with me. take me there on a Saturday. The end doesn't know yesterday, and you are still there, waiting for me. Waiting for me.
Nice. Thanks, Ray. Well, that's about a wrap for this installment of Studio B. Thanks again, Ray, son, for coming down with us, sharing your music. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. And
Thank you.
if you want, you can come back anytime. I appreciate it. Thanks. That's it for this edition of Studio B. Back to the news desk.
My favorite song. We're gonna play a song called Ugliest Man in the World. There's a lot of ugly people out there.
Hello, this is Hef Munson coming to you from the good old Lacey Woods Park, which is located at the intersection of North George Mason Drive and Washington Boulevard in Arlington, and it's another part of everyday Arlington. Those things that you probably knew about but forgot to go visit. Again, this is a free place to go to, nice place to spend some time. Lots of little kids to watch on the playgrounds. It's a nice pavilion. If you're feeling adventurous, you can try to go on some of the rides if you're not too old and like I am, probably break my neck. Anyway, there are all sorts of things to look at and explore, and the Lacey Woods Park has quite a history, which I will tell you all about in the voiceover, during which time I will probably become somewhat British. Can't be helped. More to come. Robert Stinson Lacey was born in Harrison County, Ohio on September 22, 1832. He was a decorated Union captain during the Civil War and settled in what became Arlington County. In 1881, he built a house at 5151 14th Street North in the Waycroft Woodlawn neighborhood, and he named it Broadview. The house is now listed as an historic district, thus preserving it for future generations. Robert Lacey died in 1915 in Ballston and is buried in Arlington National Cemetery. Lacey Woods Park is named after his farm. Lacey Woods Park itself has a magical-looking gateway, and why not? It also has some impressive playground equipment. Well, I'm impressed anyway. The slide works. The benches work too. The water fountain works. This is very good in the heat of the summer. I'm not sure if it gets turned off in winter. And it has those all-important amenities. It has a full basketball court. It just happens to be empty at the moment. It also has a nice mini-practice basketball game and a nice soft surface for when I fall down. Yes, there is a picnic shelter, and you get a nice little hike to get there. On the way to the shelter, there's a side route to what I call the witch-burning circle. Today they even have wood. You have to bring your own witch. On the way back to the shelter, pay attention to the greenery. It is a park after all. See, I told you there was a picnic shelter. The shelter has some grills and another water fountain. When you're done, you can exit back to George Mason Drive, even if your car is now a block away, or you can walk back through the park. It's good for you.
We are often lonely, say things like you don't know me. In a dark room, through your house, straps loose, so gloomy. The light trickles, tickles. How can we be vacant, fragments left for taken in a dark room, residence for a temporary stay, not secret mine. The light trickles and it tickles.
This is Alcove Heights Park, a place I visited often back in the early 1960s. It's located at the bottom of a hill on South 8th Street, which is kind of odd. I suppose that the Heights in the name refers to the area at the top of the hill. The Alcove part of the name comes from the original designation of Arlington as Alexandria County, Virginia. It uses the first two letters of each word. This beautiful big blue slide was not here in the 1960s. The old one was metal and much taller. Either that or I was much shorter. Either way, it still seems to work. This wooden bridge is also probably new. I suppose it must be because it's been over 50 years. I don't remember whether there was a bridge or not, but this one is definitely here. The water fountain is also new. One of my favorite things about it is that it works. I don't remember whether or not the playground originally had amenities. Certainly the artwork is new. There used to be a wooden wall with educational graffiti. Later on, I found out what those four-letter words meant. It's nicer now, and it's even open. And that's the Alcove Heights Park, a part of everyday Arlington. I had the good fortune to catch up with the Arlingtones at the 2017 Arlington County Fair, which is not that easy. They're pretty fast.
Honey, that I love so well, so well. I've been true, my gal, to you. Honey, that I love so well. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. Love you in the spring and in the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. Love you, very slow. Honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. Love you in the spring and in the fall. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. Love you, very slow. Honey, 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 honey. Honey, that I love.